Well, here we are again. Well, here we are again. Time for another game. All right, and I think I've got sound effects turned on, but no music. So you get to hear the sound effects on this. But that's about it. Hi, everybody. It's me, Marcel, and I want to show you a new game. This one is called Last Shelter Survival. And this is my first time logging in today. I wanted to leave it for a while, just to show you what is actually happening on there. First of all, I am in an alliance, so let's start out by collecting our alliance gifts, of which there are a bunch of them. This is actually one of the reasons why you want to be in an alliance, especially one that's actually fairly active. Now, Last Shelter Survival, the premise of this is that zombies. That's the premise. That's the premise. You're in a zombie-infested wasteland, post-apocalypse, which post-zombie apocalypse, obviously. And see, look, they're just outside the gates there. They're trying to take over. They're trying to break in, and you are doing your damnedest to stay alive inside the compound. All right? All right, you got that so far? All right, let me turn the volume down just a little tiny bit. Okay, and every day, of course, when you log in, you want to go and take a look at your free presents. There we go, free money. And is there something else there? No, that's just advertising stuff. Okay, and of course, there are competitions that happen all the time, which you go in, and again, you collect your prizes, your valuable cash and prizes, just so you can use all that stuff to build your environment. Okay, so just so you know, okay, here's how it starts. You start out with a little compound. It starts out obviously as a level nothing compound, and then of course you fix things up and you upgrade it. And there's a zombie wasteland out there now. By the way, inside your compound, zombies do occasionally break in, so you want to squash them with your finger or whatever you see a zombie out there. I just love how zombies always make that noise. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can claim my clone. See, this is my clone lab. These are fallen soldiers that can be reanimated by cloning, and somehow they're not zombies. Who knows? Who knows? Who knew? Let me see what else. Are there any other ones floating about inside my yard? Let's collect the supply, the materials that I've created. This is my material crafting place there. Here, let's just start some more crafting there, and let's just make sure that there's another zombie there. And okay, all right, cool. All right, looks like we've got the zombie stuff taken care of. All right, now before I go and deal with this, let's send some people out. This is my city. My alliance, by the way, is NOT, which of course is funny to me because it says this is not my city. Not my city, but it is my city. It is my city, and just for the heck of it, I'm going to send out some. See, there's stuff out there. Oops. So I'm gonna say go out there and gather some resources. Yeah, you go out there, gather some resources. You go. You know what? Let's go fight a zombie just so that you can see something. So let's pick ourselves a zombie out here. I don't know. Let's take this ancient zombie, which can be worth up to between 19k and 33.6k lumber, and let's attack this guy. Okay. Make sure that we're maxed out in terms of what I can send after it. 38k should be plenty. There you go. There we go. We are attacking ourselves as a zombie. In fact, let's do this one here. Let's do this one as well. We'll attack ourselves a couple of zombies. What do you say? What do you say? All right, there we go. We're attacking ourselves from zombies. So, so you've got the usual stuff, as in you can attack other places. I'm not in my alliance at the moment because I got blasted. So I'm out in the periphery somewhere there. Most of my alliance is sitting right there near the center, but I am way the heck out here. Deep sigh, deep sigh. Anyway, remember to help all your people. That's, one of those things you always need to do. So what is this anyway? This is like your typical base building game, okay? It really is. It's your typical base building game. And you go in every day, you collect your stuff. Let's go back onto the base here. And there are a bunch of things that you can do here. Like for one thing, of course, you always want to be doing research to upgrade things, to become more powerful, stronger than you were before. You also want to go in here and you want to donate to your alliance technology every day. Considerable gathering. Let's do that. And when you do that, you're being a good alliance member and you're building the strength and power and abilities of your alliance. There you go. All right, so I've done that. I've done my thing for today there. And of course, there are heroes that you can unpack. You can get different heroes. And I've got like just about everybody that's worth anything at this level. So, for me, it's just kind of like I just collect them on a daily basis. There we go. There we go. All right, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Let's move on. And of course, the heroes are the guys that you attach to your armies that march out and attack zombies or attack other cities or things like that. Excuse me. And of course, because this is all zombie related, you want to keep the zombies out here at bay. So every once in a while, you blast them. They go to a little music box there. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. And there we go. There we go. We're done. We collect our money for having done that because, we're cruel and inhuman. But of course, we're going against cruel and inhuman zombies, or they were zombies. They were humans at some point. And of course, you want to do things like, upgrade stuff, which is, part of what this is all. It's always part of this, what this stuff is all about. This upgrading and maintaining and modifying and becoming stronger and more powerful every time that you go through. This one is interesting because there are a bunch of things. There's the usual crafting stuff. Well, let me see. I want to craft parts for, I don't know, the engine for this, for my collection here. And by let me see, can we combine stuff? I can't combine nanomaterials at the moment. Is there anything else that I can combine? What about these guys here? What if I combine these guys? Nope, can't. Oh, wait, yes, I can actually. I can combine those and get some higher quality materials. All right. What else was there? There's two of these guys here. Very interesting. Let me see anything. Oh, yep. We can combine that guy. There we go. And these rings here. What about these rings? Can I combine these rings? The rubber rings? Nah, there's not enough to do anything there. All right. So I'm just going to ignore that right now. I'm not going to craft anything, but that's one way to upgrade your vehicles so they do better. And of course, there are things like troops. You have to sit there and you have to train troops all the time. So there we go. We're going to train ourselves some more vehicles, and we're going to train ourselves some more snipers here. And we're going to train ourselves some more fighters, shredders in this case, level 6 troops. And basically, it's, like every one of these games, and I've played a lot of these, and they're all very, very similar. I play them for a while. Eventually, I get bored. Eventually, I leave the game, that sort of thing. But what it's really all about is this. You've got a chat area for your alliance in the States. So it becomes like a big social thing where you hang out with people and you chat about things and you discuss strategy and you make stuff happen. And, it's either fun for you or it isn't. But this one actually, I've managed to, I suppose I better feed my people and give them water. I suppose I should do that sort of thing. Maybe generate more power because I don't have any fuel in my generators at the moment. See, so there's all sorts of stuff that you have to do to maintain and keep it going and so on. The biggest thing about this, of course, is the premise of the zombie apocalypse. Diamonds are like the in-game currency, as are the dollar bills, but diamonds are surprisingly easy to get. Like, you can go and you can buy them from these things. But the fact of the matter is, if you play this game at all, if you do anything inside the game, you can collect a whole whack of diamonds, and you can use those things to buy shields to protect yourself. Now let me see. Let's go back and take a look at my zombie report here. So there's the zombie attack report. And let me see. So that were 8,601 fuel on that one there. And what did I get for that one? What did I get for that one? Oh, 28,000. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Actually, when you go out and you attack zombies and things like that, it's usually a little better. Also, pay attention to the game because the game gives you, all sorts of prizes and stuff like that. Oh, we get defeated in the Clash of Zones. That's terrible. But there's all sorts of stuff that you get given on a regular basis. So you go in and you pick up resources and attention, and again, there's a lot that you can do without actually spending any money in this game. Although, of course, there are players. Let's go back on that map here. Let me show you what's happening. If I go down into the center here, okay, let me get where my alliance is more or less situated. Okay, so you got a bunch of players. Like, obviously this is our group, but they're not monstrously, they're not insanely powerful. But you do have some insanely powerful players that have got, that spend like an absolute fortune on this. So you have to be ready for the possibility that you're going to get hit. That nasty things are going to happen to you. Whoops, and like. Again, you don't have to spend a humongous amount of time playing this, but, and you can build up over time. And if you're patient, you can wind up with like this, like a little level 18 city that's actually able to hold its own against, a fair chunk of the population out there in the landscape. But, haven't spent any money. So it's It can be fun. Yeah, it's pay to win. If you actually want to win, whatever the heck that means, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money because there are people with deep pockets out there. But the fact is, you don't actually have to spend any money. You can just have fun, which is what I've done here without spending a penny, and you can grow and you can take care of your city and help your fellow alliance members out in battles and stuff like that, and keep down the zombie apocalypse like we're doing here. And again, if you like these sorts of games, it can actually be a lot of fun. Let me see. What does a traveling merchant have? 2-hour research speed up. Sure, I'll take that action. What else is there? Another 2-hour. This one is building speed ups. I'll take that action as well. What else? Lumber. Sure, 100K lumber for the dollars are easy to get a hold of, by the way, because you generate them inside your city, so they're not a big deal. And I definitely go in there and I buy all these resources up whenever I can. It's definitely worth it to do that. Anyway, so I guess that's as much as I can show you on this one. Like I said, this is like Game of War and what was that one called? Mobile Strike, the one with Arnie Schwarzenegger, and like a ton of these games, a ton of these similar games. It's really about what you do with that community, with the people that you chat with online, because that's a big part of what makes this fun. You learn from each other, you help each other out. If you're playing this just by yourself, it's probably going to be a little bit dull, to be perfectly honest. But like I said, this one's just interesting enough with just enough cool and interesting things happening on a regular basis, that I've managed to play it again up to a level 18 base there. So help people out. There we go. Let's help people out. So that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. And again, that is Last Shelter Survival, yet another zombie apocalypse movie or movie game. If you like what I'm doing here, please leave comments, share with friends, families, dogs, cats, neighbors, goldfish, all that sort of stuff. I don't care. Share it, leave comments, thumbs up, thumbs down. Just be part of the conversation. And if you'd like me to play a game and check it out and do a video about it, let me know that too. All right. Oh, and by the way, subscribe to Trisodon529. That's my son. He does some cool videos as well. And, he's a young guy, but he's doing some cool stuff. And that's it. That's where I'm leaving it. I'm on the porch in the backyard. It's a beautiful sunny day. And I'm going to go back to that beautiful sunny day. Talk to you later. Bye.